That didn't work.
Oh, dude. Looks like somebody's windshield right there. Get the air out of the tires. Lowering them down. Getting her ready.
They are a pain to get back on though. On the Not So Ohio podcast episode of the Lost Signal podcast.
Yep.
We didn't go. I'm sorry. For the tens of you who were wanting to see that, we didn't end up going to Ohio.
But we decided to go off-road anyway.
Yeah. So we are in Uwharrie National Forest, and we are running the Dickey Bell Trail, Trail 91, and we just now got to the hardest part of the trail. It goes all the way up there. Oh. Yeah. But we're gonna stop down here and walk up.
Okay.
And we're gonna take you with us.
All right.
I'm gonna cut it off. First thing, I'm gonna switch the batteries out because they're not just from videos, I've never, I've never been here before.
Right.
We're gonna go up the left.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna go up the left, cut back across, and then it'll make more sense to you once we get up there. I don't know, I'll look at that line. That's the hard line.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look at it, but I'm gonna take this up there.
So what is it you always say?
You have to drive this thing home, stupid.
Gotta be able to drive it home.
Yes. And plus, being here in the middle of the week, there's no one here.
Yeah. Nobody else is here.
Yeah, and I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, because if you wanna come and basically have the place to yourself, this is the time to come.
This is it.
This is it.
Yeah.
During the week, but also keep in mind, come during the week and you try something kind of risky.
Yeah.
Well,
you may pay for it.
You may pay for it.
Like I said, just from videos, the only thing I do like about this, it sets you up better up there than taking this way and trying to come back across.
Oh, I see. Watch the ankles.
I felt, yeah, no kidding, right?
Don't want any ankles to check out during this.
Yeah.
Or anything else. Hey, look, I'm on the moon.
That's what it looks like. I don't want to go that way.
No.
This looks a little more better.
Let them know better.
Be careful on this. Well, I could come here, put passenger, I'll drop off into that though. Put passenger on this rock. So driver will come up first, and passenger all over.
Rest in pieces.
Yeah.
Somebody's turn signal.
Whoa, easy.
Put it in low. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
What?
Looks like somebody's windshield right there. Huh?
Careful.
Yeah. Yeah. It sure is. Yeah.
Is it a window?
Yeah, it's a window. Yep. I don't know who this belonged to, but here it be.
Through here. What is that? You're leaning hard right here.
Yeah.
Really hard towards the driver's side. I don't like that. Easy. Come up through here. Come up on this side of this berm. You're still good. When you drop off, go and turn and go back out. Or you can take the bypass and bypass all of it.
For why?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna try to get back down without sitting on my butt.
So we're gonna come up right through here. Right hand side. That berm. This part will be easy. Right here. I'm not worried about it. I'm worried about this turn.
Yeah, that looks pretty rough. Just kidding.
So
have to bank it on the side.
I need to miss this tree. Get up on this bank as much as I can and turn through. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Might lose a mirror. Whew. Watching videos of it and actually seeing it is so different.
Yeah, because I guess in the videos the whole depth doesn't really portray.
Yeah, it doesn't at all.
And just the scale and just the complexity of it.
So we'll be hugging this side right here to turn in. And then we're gonna have to hit that like we're gonna go up to the right and then bring it back once the front end starts falling back down. Tyler?
Yeah.
You're gonna fall.
I am. My feet are determined to let me down.
I know.
Very hard. Wore the wrong shoes for this.
I can see that. Alright, this won't be bad. Roll over that easy. Yeah, if you take that way, you got to climb all this stuff.
Oh, right.
Where this side, it kind of skips all that, and you just go right through here
And on up.
and on up. Let me walk over there. I'm just gonna look at it. Yeah, you have to climb that.
Oh, dude.
Or turn and come up. Yeah, no, that.
Not mo
We're
better.
gonna go that. We're gonna use this way.
Okay.
We're gonna be roughly right in that tire track. You come up through here. If I have to, again, I'll stop up there, hop back out, and look at it again. But yeah, we'll come up this way.
Okay.
Just because it lines you up better. Don't wear New Balances next time. Note to self.
Yeah. Didn't help balance very good.
Yeah. It is slick up there.
It is. Well, it's just so dusty. It's just like,
it looks like it hasn't rained here in a year.
I know. It's like it's got like 3 inches of really fine gravel dust on it.
Yeah.
And so it makes it very difficult to get any kind of traction.
Do you want to be out of the vehicle some and doing this, or do you want to ride all of it?
I'll ride all of it. I was gonna have the drone in the air too.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna probably just do that. But I mean, I might. We'll see how it goes.
You do whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, they made that way left the easy way to get to the old bypass.
Okay. Yeah.
The new bypass is this. It's just a smooth, they've graded it out.
It's literally a bypass.
Yeah. And it somehow, not somehow, somewhere
Goes up.
back up on the top side of this hill. But
Yeah,
that's the new bypass.
Yeah, there ain't nothing over there. So if you just want a smooth ride and just get up there to the top,
Yeah, go that way.
that's the way to go. All right, let's see. Let's make sure this thing's still going. I see a blue light flashing, so I guess we're good.
All right. You want to get the drone out?
Yep.
that taller?
I was like, we going the wrong way.
Yeah, I know. All right, I'm gonna need you to get out.
Okay.
And you're gonna have to spot me.
All right. Hello. Need an ejection seat.
Yeah, I know.
Make sure my fingers aren't in the way.
Yeah. I want to go this way.
This way?
Yeah, I'm gonna come up right through there, hopefully. But I need to back up more.
Okay.
So, stay away just in case this thing tips over. Let me hop out. Yeah. Maybe I should have come.
Right through here?
Yeah.
Do you think you can get back down there that far?
I don't know. I mean, it made it up here.
Yeah. Good. Nice, refreshing. What you think?
I'm gonna come. Oh gosh. I think I'm gonna have to go up those.
Okay.
I think. Man, that scared the piss out of me.
Which part?
Trying to get that thing turned and come back across.
Oh, dude.
I just knew I just knew it was gonna fall over.
I was like, oh. There was a couple times I was like, oh. I'm glad.
Should have been in the driver's seat.
Dude, I don't think I could have done it. I would have signed my underwear.
Oh man. All right, so I want you up here.
Okay.
So my passenger will start coming up first on that side.
All right.
I need you to just try to bring me up those rocks right through here, and we'll just crawl right over that and be on our way.
So just to make sure I understand, this set right here,
Yeah.
you want to come right up this.
Passenger side will be on that.
Okay.
Driver will be on that.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
If we slip off, we'll figure it out.
Okay. I'm okay.
Where are you going?
Down, apparently.
I didn't like that. I don't think I would have minded if we hadn't have got screwed up down there.
Yeah, and had to
If we'd
change
have
direction.
Picked, yeah, if we picked a better way. I'm trying to keep scooting over so you don't fall off in that hole again.
Oh, I appreciate it.
But yeah.
Do what?
Okay, so I came right there
Yeah.
and down in there. So I did straddle that.
You did, and you were able to, your passenger tower was on this just enough, because that last time, I was like, dang, you're gonna hit this right here, but you didn't.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So, she made it up.
So this side over here is what makes it a 7.
Okay.
This side is a 5. It's what I'm guessing, because the trail rating is 5 through 7.
Okay.
So
The bigger the number, the difficult it is.
yeah, the more difficult it is.
Okay. That would make sense.
I just wish I'd have picked better down there. and made it a lot easier. And now I need my heart rate to go down.
As you drink caffeine.
As I drink caffeine, yeah. Yeah, no kidding, right?
Sweet.
Onward.
Onward.
I think that battery just died.
Did it?
Yeah, I don't see a blue light anymore.
Okay.
And I had it when we took off.
Okay.
So at least it caught all of the hill climb.
Yeah, man.
So the shade right here looks pretty good.
It is.
Burp. Excuse me.
Changing the batteries. It's not good focus. Oh, there it goes. What number?
93 Salt Hill. Okay. Alright, so we're in there.
Yeah, 93.
Okay, so we don't want to go that way. It's cool. It's too short. I was like, what is that? That's because it said 91A on the tree.
Oh yeah, it does.
So that's where the new bypass comes out. Not sure what that was. It slid.
Just the back's rearranging itself. It's fine.
Yeah. So what do you want to talk about for our tens of listeners that we have for our podcast? I have nothing prepared.
You didn't?
I prepared nothing for this.
Why not?
I don't know.
I had like 10 pages.
Well, start on it and I'll wing it.
I didn't bring it.
Oh, well, do you remember any of it?
No, I didn't type it up. It's what I would imagine to be 10 pages.
Oh, gotcha. So, well, one thing that I've noticed here, this has nothing to do with what we're doing today.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if it's, you know, it's getting close to the end of school.
Right.
You know, kids are getting a little edgy. It happens every year.
Yeah.
But I've noticed here lately I notice it all the time, and you did too when you worked there as well.
Right.
just the level of disrespect that kids have now towards adults.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it blows my mind. I would be scared to death, still to this day, to talk to an adult the way that some of these kids do.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't faze them at all.
Like they don't care.
No. And the only thing I can think of is, you know, that's just how it is at home.
It would have to be. I mean, because a kid is not naturally gonna just completely obliterate authority and just not listen at all.
Yeah.
Unless they've seen it before.
Yeah. And you know, I mean, I don't tell kids what to do a lot of times, but there's sometimes I'll, you know, like I'm doing something and I'm like, okay, you need to go to class, and they're like, no.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
There's not an option. You only have one choice.
Right.
And that's go to class.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, I don't know.
They just know.
Yeah, and I don't get it. I don't know. To me, that just blows my mind. That
they think that's okay.
Yeah, for one, they think that's okay. Two, they think they have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you start getting options the older you get and the more you show responsibility.
Right.
You know, you don't get that right out of the gate.
You gotta earn that.
You gotta earn all that. And I don't know, it blows my mind.
And you say it gets worse as the year comes to a close.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, 100% gets worse. At the beginning of the year, they're all sweet.
Kind of on their good behavior and
it's
all that stuff.
The honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
And
which never lasts.
No. And then it does last longer than I thought it would.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It goes till after Christmas, at least at my school,
right.
I work at. And then it starts. Then I don't know.
You start seeing it fade after Christmas, but then really after spring break, it seems like.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they come back from spring break, it's just like,
yeah,
not listening at all.
Yeah.
Don't care. Don't have to listen.
Yeah, I don't.
Do the opposite of what they're told.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, and it has to be the lack of parenting.
Yeah.
You know. But I don't know, man. I hear a lot of people say that these kids, that whatever generation they are,
Yeah.
that they'll turn out to be okay, but I doubt it.
Yeah, it's.
I'm not holding out any much hope.
No.
But,
no, it doesn't seem too promising that things are going to be all right for a lot of them.
Yeah, I know. But we'll see, I guess.
kind of tell early on, you know, if a child keeps going on the path that they're on, what kind of adult they're going to be.
Oh yeah.
And it seems like it's getting earlier and younger, and you figure it out. You're like, all right, we need to watch this one a little bit more than some of the others.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's slowly. It's hard for me to judge that being in an elementary school.
Sure.
Because, you know, the new kids I get are most time it's either kindergarten or, you know, pre-K. Now, when I was at East middle school, I saw it more, you know, because you'd lose a set and gain a whole new set every year. And
kind of tight.
Yeah. And
you got some room on my side.
Oh, good.
You're good.
But I noticed it more there than I do here. You could tell that
it's almost like they're getting braver.
Kinda.
And kind of trying more things, going out further on the range.
Seeing what they can get away with.
Testing it really a lot more.
But so I don't know. Is there hope in the kids these days? I hope so. I hope they turn it around.
No kidding.
They're gonna have to realize that they have to listen to authority first.
That's the thing, they think they don't have to.
Yeah.
And whatever that's influenced from, like you said, probably a lot of it's at home.
Yeah. If I had to guess, that's what I would guess.
Yeah.
It's parenting.
You know, and some want to blame games or, you know, whatever. Maybe, but I think the root is the parenting or lack of it.
Yeah. Yeah. The one thing I've noticed is that, you know, parents want to be their kid's friend.
Yeah, you
first.
You can't. And expect to have a good kid.
Yeah. You got to be a parent first. Friends come later.
Yep.
And it's tough. I hate disciplining my kids.
Yeah.
But I know they need it.
Yeah. It hurts as a parent to do it.
Yeah.
A lot of times. But we've got to have that mindset of looking ahead in the future.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, if I do this now, kind of nipping it in the butt for what it could be later.
Right. So, I don't know. So I have a cool story.
A cool story?
A cool story, yeah.
Okay.
So, there was one evening, this is changing subjects drastically. Michelle and I, neither one of us felt like cooking anything. So we were like, well, it's just, you know, let's just DoorDash it. And, you know, we'll cook, you know, tomorrow night. Yeah, whatever.
Right.
And so, you know, we ordered our food, and you know, we have the Ring cameras at the house, and the one in the driveway went off, and Michelle got an alert that, you know, so and so is here with your food. So I got up and opened up the front door, and there's a dude in a wheelchair wheeling across my front yard to deliver us food.
Whoa.
And I was like, you're awesome. You know?
Right.
And immediately went and told my daughter.
Yeah. Be like, see?
I was like, you'll never guess. I was like, a man in a wheelchair just delivered our food. And he came through the front yard. So now, like yesterday, before I don't even remember what we did yesterday. Anyway, she had a plate, an empty plate. I know it was the other day before we went to our son's baseball game. Michelle fixed hot dogs.
Okay.
And she had ate hers, and I was helping my son get ready, and she was like, hey, you take this into the kitchen, and I went, a man delivered food to our house in a wheelchair and wheelied across our front yard carrying our food in his lap. No. You can take that plate and put it on the kitchen counter yourself. And she was, and every time since that man delivered food to our house, every time she's asked me to do something, I say that, and now she just goes, oh my God, and does it herself.
So thank you, man in the wheelchair.
Yes, I know. Whoever you are, thank you so much.
Wow, that's cool.
But but she's like, will you do this? A man in a wheelchair delivered food to our house. And she's like, just forget it.
Never mind.
Never mind.
I can see her saying that too. It's hilarious.
But yeah. But it's, I mean, you know, she had a meeting at after school that Michelle had to go to and all that, and it was kind of like, you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with your life kind of meeting.
Oh yeah.
And you know, of course, her answer to everything is, I don't know.
Yeah.
And they're like, you know, you're 16 years old. What about, you know, just a job? I don't know.
Come on.
Come on, man. Come on, girl. You can do this. Go get a job.
Yeah.
Be a hostess at a restaurant.
Yeah. She could totally do that.
I'll be more than happy to take you and pick you up.
Yeah.
Now I do know that she doesn't want to go off to school, and for like college, she does know that, and I'm okay with that, because you know, college isn't for everybody.
That's true.
And that would be that'd be a huge adjustment for her to do that, but it would take a lot, but she's okay with going to like a community college, she says.
Okay. Where she can still stay at home.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
but she don't know what she wants to do, and I'm like, girl, you gotta have, I mean, you don't have to know exactly what you want to do when, you know, you don't have, but you should have an idea.
Yeah, at least a couple options, a couple.
Yeah, something
to think about.
No. Girl.
It's time to have those thoughts.
Yeah, it's time to start thinking this way.
Yeah.
My son says he's going to be a scientist. What kind? I don't know. Probably a mad. But knowing him, but and you know, and when you ask him about it, he's like, a scientist. And I'm like, I get that. Like, what do you want to do?
Mm-hmm. What kind of scientist?
A scientist. I'm like, okay, you got it, buddy. You be a scientist.
It's as far as I've got.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's been on that for a while now. He's wanted to be a scientist for a few years now.
Okay.
He just don't know what kind of scientist he wants to be. So, better than what I wanted to be when I was that age. I either wanted to play Major League Baseball or race dirt bikes for a living, and I did neither one, so.
Yeah. It's crazy how things change and pan out differently than what we originally thought.
But I would race a dirt bike to this day, though. Even being 44 years old, I'd do it.
Yeah. It's So much fun.
Probably die in the process, but I'd have fun doing it. So back to here, Uwharrie National Forest. So I think we've already talked about it one time. If I have, stop me. But what we just did back there, the big hill climb, that's the hardest part of this trail.
Right, of this specific one.
Yeah, this specific trail. The rest of it is just, the way it looks is a bunch of water breaks. There seem to be every 10 feet. And it ties in to another trail that I don't know the name of right now. I had it, but my screen's dark. This ties into Flatwoods.
Flatwoods.
Yeah, the blue line right there.
Okay.
I know you can't see that, but we can throw this map up on the screen for you. But what we're gonna do, I mean, it's already 3 o'clock, but that don't really matter. I mean, I'm just thinking of, you know, if it's 3 now, it's 5 when we get home, that type thing.
Sure.
I'd like to run this green line all the way back down and bring 553 out and leave.
Okay.
I don't know how long that's going to take. I don't know where we are on this, you know, that yellow line, that's where we are.
Somewhere on that yellow line.
We're somewhere on that yellow line. I don't think we've made to mountaintop clearing yet.
I think we're like probably somewhere right in here.
Well, that's the hill
Yeah, the big thing we just did
is right there.
Mm-hmm.
So, back to no signal.
Yep, no signal. Every once in a while we'll hit a little peak of a signal and then cell signal and then it'll go away again.
Yeah.
Well, that's part of being in the great outdoors though.
Yep.
Disconnect a little bit.
It is nice.
It is. What'd you say those bikes were called? Where they're like sloped like that?
Trial bikes?
Trial bikes?
Yeah.
Do you just stand on them, or
you don't sit down.
I was gonna say I didn't see a seat. I guess that's how it works because
you also balance them. You don't ever put your feet down, even stopped.
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. That's cool.
They're real big overseas. Over in like England, like the dude that's like the best in the world, he's from Spain.
Okay. So not too popular in the North America?
No.
Oh, okay.
What's that? Oh, that's just all what's allowed.
Yeah.
Oh, down that way.
That way, yes.
Oh, I was like, oh crap.
We're on a bicycle only thing.
Yeah.
No, this is 92. This main one, so we're good.
So 92 is
Rocky Mountain?
Rocky Mountain. But we're only going to be on it for a little bit.
And then it turns into what, 93?
Yeah. Wolf's Den. 79.
Oh, 79.
No.
Oh.
Let's give you a heads up, there's a burned down Jeep on trail 90. Yeah, Dutch John.
Oh,
So if you
okay.
take that left on the Dutch John, you won't be able to get past it.
Okay, we're not going that way.
Sounds good.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
A burned down Jeep?
Burned down Jeep.
Yikes. That's a bad day.
Yeah, no kidding. funny they say that. Now I can smell it because I know what it's a different smell when a vehicle's on fire than per se like a house or, you know, campfire.
Different
materials.
materials.
It's just different materials.
Yeah.
And I think I could smell it on them. Yeah, you get all that upholstery burning and
Oh yeah.
everything else.
All the adhesives and
Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to Dutch John. So he's...
oh.
Come on, buddy. I really don't know where to go to get out of his way.
You might be able to. I was gonna say you might be able to pull like straight in there or something, or you can. Yeah.
Has he got enough room?
I think so. I think clear it probably.
You good? Yeah, you got it, buddy. He's gonna tell us to.
Probably.
Which trail were y'all trying to take?
We're going. We're just trying to get the wolf den.
Okay.
Okay. How far down is Wolf's Den? It just turn. Okay.
Goes into it.
All right. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. No, I understand. Seriously thought about working for them.
Really?
I would actually enjoy it working for them.
Outdoors all the time.
Don't go down Trail 90. That's the one that's
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we'll do it.
Sounds good.
Thank
Thanks,
you guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, I would.
Department of Agriculture. Yeah, I mean, because you're outside all the time,
Yeah.
or most of the time, anyway. I'd say.
I'd like to cut trees for them.
Like clear trails and stuff.
Yeah, be like a sawyer.
Yeah. A lot of webs right through there. Like a spider web, like the tunnel type things on the ground.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A bunch of them.
No, thank you.
Nature's cotton candy.
Well, you eat it.
No, I'm kidding.
I am not.
Did you say anything about eating?
That's what you do to cotton candy.
Well, fair enough. So this is kind of like what that road was in South Dakota. Oh, like this?
Yeah, except I wasn't aired down.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, and yeah, it was terrible.
That would be a bumpy ride.
Yeah, it was horrible. I mean, we got beat and banged so much. I was literally surprised my headlights were still in. I mean, it was just,
rattled that much.
Yes, yeah, it was bad. Was that just a little pull off?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, if that's a trail, I'm really confused now because that's not on there.
It's called the Hidden Trail.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things that was talking about with this is kind of a conspiracy, I guess, but you know that how the government how it was talked about how they do like cloud seeding and stuff.
Yeah.
So they were talking about that's what they did for Helene.
I've heard that. I've heard that it was all done on purpose.
The amount of water.
Yeah.
Because they were talking about you know, just looking at the amount of water that came down into, you know, through the different counties and through down the mountains and stuff. And then, you know, so many sections of the county, or the surrounding counties and stuff are being bought by FEMA.
Right. I haven't heard that as much about the government buying up land.
Well, it's optional, and it's from the property owner saying, no, I don't want anything else to do with this, and they'll offer them an amount.
Right.
And you know, it's not mandatory, you know, like some of the things on social media were saying, you know, stuff like that. It's not.
Yeah.
It's completely optional. It's completely up to the property owner. However, so it's basically where the government is saying you cannot rebuild here.
Mm-hmm.
And so the property owner is like, well, what's the point of keeping the land? Take the cash and move on.
Yeah.
And so that's what a lot of them are doing. And but I'm curious to see, because, you know, a lot of those properties are on the, you know, next to the rivers.
Yeah.
And, you know, FEMA being federal government, you know, that's kind of concerning to me, you know, with the federal government owning the land where the rivers are, you know, over the waterways kind of thing.
Okay.
In a way. But what FEMA is doing with the land, you might ask, is they're actually giving it over to the county, or the respective county.
Oh, okay.
To basically hold on to. The only thing they can do with it is develop it for like walking trails or picnic table, you know, areas. I don't even know if they can do campsites, but they can't do any kind of structure.
Right.
Or anything like that. Or dwelling or anything. And it remains with the county pretty much indefinitely.
Yeah.
However, I'm wondering though, I'm curious to see whenever a transaction like that takes place. There's no monetary transaction when it comes to from FEMA to the county.
Okay.
There's, you know, FEMA distributes money to the property owner or former property owner, from what I understand.
Yeah.
To do that transaction. But when FEMA has the property, they then transfer of ownership type thing, you know, the same way that whenever you just sell a property to the county, and then the county takes it from there. But I'm wondering though, in that deed, in those deeds on the properties, what kind of clauses or stipulations will it say about, well, if this and this happens, or, you know, the federal government still has access to it, or you know, control over this aspect of it, or
right,
whatever. Like the county owns it, but
right, yeah,
kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm just curious to see what they'll put in there, you know, because they're not just going to give 100% of it up.
You wouldn't think so.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Well, there's those bikes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just curious to see what that will look like whenever, when those transactions start taking place.
This is that same parking lot.
What in the world? How do we do that?
I don't know. It looks like it's the same parking lot. No, it's not.
Oh. I was like, how in the world? Yeah.
Alright, I need... Oh, there's a four-wheel. I was like, what's that noise? I need somewhat flat.
Is this somewhat flat?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
That over there looks somewhat flat. Going uphill, but that won't matter.
Over here's right. Well, it's kind of in the middle, but right here's flat.
Yeah. Go right there.
In the shade.
Yeah, I like the shade.
Yeah, let's do the shade.
This looks a little flat. Flatter. Alright, let me get out of floor.
Put the sway bar disconnects back in.
This was up there.
Oh, that's what shifted
That's what was sliding all over the place.
Did you just set that there?
Yeah, just
I was about to say, wow. I was like, I'm amazed that stayed.
and that's all, folks. For this one. Yeah, not much though. We're about in the middle. Yeah, it'd be easier if you got there in the door.
Right here in the
like
door?
in the window.
Open it or?
No.
Oh.
Up there and just push. Pull a little more. There we go.
Good?
Nope. Hold what you got. Now you're good.
Sweet.
Now they're back on. Yes, sir. That way, this way. Here, let's do this. Let's cut this thing off, let it rest. I need a sharper knife.
Some sort of race going on in here. Well, that wasn't very nice. He almost lost it too.
I wish he'd have wrecked.
Yeah, man, he almost did.
Do what? Yeah.
Yeah, it slung rocks all over us too. That last one did. Like, yeah, he about lost it.
It's like, look at me, I have a two-wheel drive Toyota.
I'm going off-road. Wannabe.
I'm talking to you.
What was it I said that time? You sound like Herbert.
Herbert.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was like, man.
What?
I said, I wonder if it can run off 12 volt. We can hardwire it in.
I don't know.
I'm sure it couldn't.
Kitten.
Oh my gosh. Kitten.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't even want to know.
I'm sure it kitten. Are you now?
I feel like the dude in the truck, like, hey, look at me, I'm stupid.
I mean, how dumb can you be?
Right? I mean, yeah, I get it. You're excited. You're going, whatever. But if you see somebody on the side like this, dude,
Yes.
don't be an idiot.
Don't be your normal self.
Yeah,
And dumb.
yeah. At least pretend to be something decent.
Its competition is the ARB twin air compressor.
Okay.
The ARB is $500 and something. This was $220, and it pumps up faster than the ARB does.
That's impressive. It handled it.
The
no
only
problem.
difference between this, wow, that's hot. The only difference between the two is the ARB, you mount it to your vehicle.
Oh, okay.
So it stays there.
Gotcha.
I guess, again, yeah, that is like scalding hot. Yeah, from the heat off the engine.
I don't know. It said right here this thing gets hot, so it might just be the
Oh,
compressor.
it says it right there.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it now.
Caution.
Caution.
Caution. Well, it goes with my other vocabulary words.
Gotcha.
Getting.
Yeah, kitten.
Getting.
Whatever that is.
Listen.
Not sure. I won't be
What happened? Huh?
I won't be kitting that back in there.
Would you roll it up too big?
Yeah, I just said that.
Yeah. Well, I was changing the battery.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know.
The battery.
Yeah, I won't be. That wouldn't work. So let's do it again.
Getting work.
Yeah, it wouldn't kit in there. As you say.
It's making fun of me again.
I would never.
Yeah. Okay. Making fun of my dyslexic capabilities.
I don't think that's dyslexia.
No. Okay. Here it
Pronouncing
comes.
words wrong? Is that really though? I'm asking. Is pronouncing words wrong dyslexia? I thought dyslexia was reading. That's going to show you how stupid I am because I don't know. I'm being for real.
I thought it was a combination.
Oh, I don't know.
Genuinely.
If you're asking questions about this, you're asking the wrong person. I don't know.
I honestly thought, because I know if you reading is like out of order, which happens,
Right.
but mispronunciation.
Mispronunciation?
Is that a word?
Mispronunciation.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
What, for more roasting? Dang, I'm getting roasted over here. What'd you say?
I was talking to myself. That top coupling was like burnt my fingers.
Dude.
That's how funny it is. That's what I get for making fun of you, I guess. You get burnt.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
I just got burnt.
You did.
Bruh.
Sound like my son. Bruh.
Bruh.
I'm not your bruh. Don't ever call me that.
Exactly. That's what I said. To my son does the same thing, and it's like, man, shut your mouth.
Man, that's hot. I don't know if I should.
It might start a fire.
Yeah, let's let that cool down.
Yeah. Here's these.
That is.
Note to self. What is that? Triple A's next time? Double A's?
Yeah, triples.
Triples. 2 triples. So how does this? Where'd you go?
What?
How does this winch work?
The remote. It has a remote, and it plugs in right there.
Oh, the remote plugs in.
The remote plugs in,
Oh, okay.
and then the cord is long enough to where you
could
can be in
probably
it.
see.
You can be in it and
Steer
and bump
if you
it,
need to.
and yeah, yeah. We
So
just got to get.
Like you could do a self-rescue kind of.
Yes. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. However, that would not have helped us today if we would have landed on our side.
Yeah. I'm glad we did. There was a moment or two I was like, oh no. It was like one of those things I didn't want to watch, but I couldn't look away.
Yeah.
It was one of those deals. And I know how you felt.
Well, also, this is not a dig at you. You're not an experienced spotter.
Fair enough.
You know, you don't know what to look for and things like that. So that's why I'm having to tell you, all right, I need to know when this side's coming up, that side's coming up, if I'm going to drop off, how stuff's lining up.
Right.
You know, things like that. And
I learned a lot today.
And I'm not saying I'm an experienced spotter by any stretch of the imagination, because I'm not.
You have more experience than I do at it, though.
Well, yes, that's fair. But I do know what to look for.
Right.
And things like that.
Yeah.
But you know, it's crazy. I learned how to do it on watching YouTube. Seriously, that's
I missed that class.
yeah. I mean, it's not like how to spot or anything like that.
Oh yeah, it's just probably just videos of
watching
other people
trail-
doing
yeah,
it and be like,
yeah,
oh,
trail videos.
so that's what you do whenever that happens, kind of thing.
Yeah. And I don't know what it was, but man, my brakes were very squishy going backwards. I was like to the floor when I had to back down.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's not like that when I'm going forwards. I'm gonna ask a dumb question. Do you have the same stopping power going backwards as you do forwards?
That's a tomato question.
He's not here.
Oh.
Because you know how it like took off on us? I was to the floor then. And it did that. And right there's my reservoir. I'm full.
I would think so.
Oh, those are cool. Turn around, film that. Theirs are nicer than mine.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? You're supposed to say no, man.
No, of course not.
Yeah, of course they're not.
Yeah. The Jeep got an invasion. Got Jeeps coming in. Check these guys out. Yeah. Look at those rims.
I need to ask him where he got those, 'cause that's what Michelle wants for her. She wants black rims. She wants ones almost like mine,
Yeah.
but all of this be blue.
That's cool.
And she wants to do,
That was very close to him.
yeah, she wants to do blue accents on hers.
Yeah. That back tire though was. I hope it stays on there. On his.
Was it rough?
It was a little.
A little shaky?
Yeah. Like my vocabulary.
Well,
You don't have to.
now, I
It's
will
my-
say something to the Jeep community. If you see, like how I'm sitting here, right here with my hood up, Jeep guys, girls, you should stop and ask, is everything okay? Those 5 didn't.
Hang on. You might have not seen it. That first one, he's like, gave me a thumbs up.
Oh, I never saw that.
You're good.
Okay. Yeah.
So on that one, but yeah,
All right.
just
Yeah.
in general.
Just in general, stop and ask, is everything okay? Is everything
Yeah.
good? Do you need help?
Yeah.
We don't. I'm just letting my 181,000 mile motor have a break for a minute. And this air compressor come back from the surface of the sun. So
Yeah. Kyoshan.
yeah.
Yeah. No, that first one, he did stop, gave a thumbs up, you know, kind of motion,
I didn't see that.
and I returned the thumbs
Return the
up signal.
thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that part.
Yeah.
I just saw the rest of them. Every one of them just roll on by.
You're like, really?
Really, that's how y'all are gonna be. I hope y'all don't break down the trail and I drive past you.
You think this thing can lift me up?
Yeah.
3,000 kg?
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
I know. This thing could pick up this whole side. You just put it right there,
Right there?
or in the middle, and start jacking, and it'll go.
Lifts the whole side of it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I don't like those at all.
How come?
They're very dangerous. But that's the only thing I can use. A regular floor jack won't. I can't pick it up enough.
Won't be enough clearance. Can't get that high.
So if I had to change a tire, which is a pain, but yeah, a regular floor jack won't work. When I did the brakes on this, I had to like build like a platform for my floor jack to go on, just to be able to get the tires up enough off the ground.
To use that. Just get you one of those the shop lifts.
No kidding, man. Those things are awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know if it could pick up enough. Do they make them where they can lift that much?
Probably.
Really? I don't know.
I would assume so, but I don't know.
I've got those things that you got your hand on. Physically as tight as I can do it. And it still moves. Yeah, I cannot get it any tighter than that without using like tools.
And you don't really want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, it doesn't want to turn anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that'll move anymore. Huh. Interesting. Is it just this one? Oh, there's two.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not coming off, but
no,
it can still.
It still rattles, and I don't like rattling. In the least bit, I don't like rattling. What are you doing? Oh, you're trying to find the squeak?
Yeah.
It's right here.
Oh, you already found the squeak.
I know exactly where it's at.
Oh, you already found the squeak.
It's in this. It's this. Yeah, actually go back around to up there. It's that metal arm right there.
Oh.
You hear it?
Yeah.
There's no thing there.
There is no thing there. Where's the thing?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Like I said, I don't know.
Is the bottom piece threaded? You just need the top piece, or is there a bottom?
It's like a little flat washer.
Oh, threaded.
Yeah.
Threaded flat. I'm just gonna stop.
I'm not gonna say anything. I wanted to.
I know you did.
But I kept my mouth shut.
I should have kept my mouth shut.
I know where one is too. There's one in the house.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh, hello.
Didn't snake.
That'd be a nice flat tire.
Go in the woods.
Whee!
Way to go, you littered.
It was a trap.
So, yeah, I don't think I have one laying in here unless it's.
Don't forget your glasses on the tire.
Yeah. No, I don't have one. It's at the house.
Don't forget this.
I won't. Okay. I need new ones anyway, but I don't want to run over the ones I have.
Don't do that.
These are starting to not work as well as they used to. All right, is this cooled down?
Probably.
I mean, it's still warm, but it ain't like it was.
It's not gonna melt the bag.
I hope not. I don't want my Jeep to burn down due to an air compressor.
Yeah. Or due to anything.
Anything, yeah. Unless my insurance would buy me a brand new one. And I wouldn't have to pay a dime.
Well, insurance company, if you're listening.
Yeah. Will you?
Yeah.
Come on, Geico. Come through.
Yeah. Is that's a lizard one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's the gecko.
Oh. Gecko.
No, not gecko, gecko.
Listen, I couldn't say it, okay?
Actually, I'm gonna leave that.
Ventilation.
Yeah.
Hey, I can say that one.
Good job.
Thanks. Tried really hard.
All right, so obviously we're gonna try to fix the front light.
Oh yeah.
That thing, we're gonna try to fix that. And I have another thing that I want you to do.
Okay.
I have a light strip that I want to put all the way around
Okay.
the inside.
Okay, the inside.
And it sticks. And when you open it, it comes on.
Okay.
I have that at the house too.
Okay.
Just waiting for you to be like, you know, I really want something to do today.
Yeah.
That's gonna probably aggravate me and, you know, everything else. I'm just waiting on that day to happen.
Well, it'll probably happen soon.
So I can be like, I have just the thing.
I've been looking forward to that day coming up soon. And I've been itching for something like that
I bet you
transpire.
I bet you have. So
I don't know why, but that sound made the hair on my neck stand up. I don't know if it was because it sounded like, I don't know, something here in Alien vs. Predator or what, but
oh, that's cool.
I was like, whoa.
There we go.
I know I wouldn't want to hear that sound just randomly in the woods somewhere. Be like, holy cow, what was that?
Well, we didn't have to use a winch today, so that's good.
That is a good thing.
That is a very good thing.
And all 4 tires stayed on the ground, or at least part of the time.
So I was wondering if if I 3-wheeled a couple of times.
You did briefly.
Yeah.
On a couple of them. A couple of those really big,
See,
differential. Can't say that word either.
I don't like that, obviously.
Right.
But I can't afford a $6,000 suspension system right now.
Right.
That would stop that.
Give more.
Have more travel.
More play, more travel in it. Yeah.
And Metal Cloak, if you're listening, I will take your 5.5 long arm kit, and I'll test it out for you, and I'll do whatever you want.
All kinds of reviews,
whatever you want, Metal Cloak. I'll do it. You'll have to put it on for me. I don't know how to do that. Or I have to find someone that does, because I don't know how.
But there you go. If you're listening,
you have your steering system in here, so, and it's worked very well.
5 star.
5 stars.
There you go.
Let me review your what's it called? Hang on, Metal Cloak.
Stand by.
You can do it. I know you can. That dude over there that had the 4-wheeler was on a phone talking on it.
Well, that was a few feet over that way.
Well, let's go over here.
Okay.
See if there's more so far there's not.
Oh man.
Well, I'm never coming back.
Hey, look, there's
no fireworks.
no fireworks here.
Yeah, never coming back. Shake. I thought I was going down for a second. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you, little phone. Hey, didn't the new update for iPhone give you Starlink?
Supposed to, yeah.
How do you access that?
I don't know.
Well, what good are you? You're supposed to be our tech guy.
I don't have the Starlink thing.
You should.
Oh, I should, yes. I was getting ready to get my phone to see what happens.
I'm on it now.
Well then, on the Starlink thing? Oh. The who?
Yeah, the 5.5 Metal Cloak, if you're listening, the 5.5 4-link bolt-on. I know I'm offline. Leave me alone. Long arm suspension kit with the 6-pack shocks. The 15s, 15-inch 6-pack shocks, please. Metal Cloak. And I'll test them out for you.
Oh, hey, look at this.
See, I've even got you right here because of your parts that are already on.
It's already representing.
I advertise for you daily.
Yep.
And it's on this side.
Got another one over here.
Yeah.
There he is.